Children, today we will discuss if-else if condition. It is also said to be if-else, if-else. So this is also known as the ladder of if-else. This type of if-else if conditions are used when we have multiple conditions. When suppose example, when we want to check the greatest number among the three given numbers, then we will have the situation where we have to compare the first number with the second number, or the first number with the third number, and so on. Then there are multiple conditions or the series of conditions. Then in order to execute them, we use the if-else if ladder. So in this, if all the conditions are false, then the last else statement runs. So here that means else statement is optional. It depends on the program which you are making. So suppose in the program where there is no need of else, then we use if-else if condition. And when there is a use of else situation, suppose all the conditions are failing, then it moves to the else part and execute the statement. The compiler will execute the statement which is given in the else part. Then at that situation we have to use the if-else if else. So now let us see how it works. Now the syntax of if-else if ladder is if there is a condition and in the bracket we have statement. We can give one statement or multiple statement, but within a bracket. Then we give else if. Just note, it is not if else but else if. Then in the bracket again there will be another new condition, then followed by within the curly braces we have the statement. If the condition are not fulfilling, then we have the else part, and within the else block also we have the statement. So now let us see the example of this. So here suppose we initialize value of I to be 25. So since the first condition, if I is equals to 25, it is fulfilling the condition, so it will print the output to be hello. Suppose we have the value of I instead of 25, we have the value to be 15. So it will check this condition first of all, if I is equals to 25. So this condition is false. So it will move to the next condition, if else if I is equal to 15. So this time condition is true since 15 is the value of I. So it will print hi. Suppose we have any other value, just take 5 over here. So when the value is 5, then it will check the first condition is false. It will move to else if, second condition is also false. Then it will move to the else part. Since both the condition are false, it will print the output to be by. So when we have the value 5, our answer will be by. So till now you have seen if-else if else situation. Now comes a situation when we don't have any else part. Earlier I have talked in the video when we have to find the greater of the three numbers. So in this situation, let's see the example. We have the value of A to be 5, value of B to be 10, and value of C is 20. So we have to check first of all whether A is greater than B and A is or should be also greater than C. If it is greater than both the numbers B and C, then A is greatest. So by AND condition we are joining the statement. AND condition says both the statement should be true. Then only the output will be A is big. Else if B is greater than A and B is greater than C, if both the conditions are true, then it will print B is big. We will again check else if C is greater than A and C is also greater than B, then C is big. Now let us see with the help of value. Here we have taken the value A 5, B 10 and C 20. In the first part, A is 5. 5 is greater than 10. So condition is false. And 5 is greater than 20. Again condition is false. So it will not move in this block. It will move to the next condition, else if B is now 10. 10 is greater than 5. This condition is true. But 10 is greater than 20. This condition is false. This is true. Since AND says both the conditions should be true, so both the conditions are not true, so this statement will not execute. It will move to else if again. Here it will check 20 is greater than 5, so it is true, and 20 is greater than 10 also, so it will print 20 is big. So our final output is 20 is big. I hope you have understood the example clearly.